Hello and welcome back dear subscriber. Today in this video I am going to show you how to register NPTEL examination and all those process and what are the criteria, how you can check the exam dates and how many exam you can write in a semester. Each and everything I will discuss in this video. You keep on watching all this video. I will even share all those process, how you can optimize your photo size or document size and how you can attach those documents in the NPTEL form. And once you give any wrong field, any wrong data in NPTEL, then how you can do those required correction over there. So now let's get started. So guys, I am doing a lots of courses, providing a lots of courses solution this semester. Even you can go and check the playlist. I am providing 7 different courses solution that may be helpful to you. Now coming to the registration process, I will go and register for one courses and that step will be same for other courses. And just you have to apply for that courses and do. You need not to fill all those details for every courses. Just you fill details for one courses and for remaining you can just click yes, add to your cart and pay. So I will explain all those process. So let me tell the dates of examination and what is the last date of the registration and what is the last date for cancellation of the exam. Everything I will discuss here. So now I am going for one courses registration, programming in Java for demo. If you have any courses, you can go the similar way. Click on register for exam. Okay guys. Then after you will get information like this. So your email ID, welcome to NPTEL exam from exam forum registration page. And here is guidelines and final course list is available there. So you have to go for your personal detail, personal info. If your interface is different, if you are applying through your mobile, go to Chrome. There is 3 dot on the top, on the right top corner. Click on 3 dot and tick the desktop view or desktop mode. So you will get the same page on the mobile phone also and you can proceed. So your email ID will be unchangeable. What email ID you have used for enrollment, of course the same email ID you have to use while registration for the exam. And guys, one more thing I would like to clear you here. If you are doing the multiple courses, then you have to check the exam dates and even those all courses must be enrolled from the same email ID. You don't do the multiple courses using different email ID. Otherwise your city may be the random. For one exam in morning shift, your exam city will be location A and for exam of B. Subject for afternoon, the city will be location B. So that will get completely random way. So you don't do practice that. You do multiple courses or single courses using same email ID. Now you have to give your name. Before that guys, let me add you some more idea. What are the data you have to keep more concern while you are filling the data. Filling the form. So you can see here, first you need 3 document. One, your photo, so passport size photo, and that photo size must be 50 KB to 150 KB. In between, in that range your photo must be. So your photo may be in MB and in some KB like 500 KB like that. So I will also share the tool, one tool, online free tool. Using that you can compress the size of your file, right? And next thing, you need to upload your signature. So even signature size must be from 50K to 150K, in that range one. And then after you need to submit your proof, any government proof like Aadhaar card, driving license or passport, like that you can submit. And that size must be from 50K to 2 MB. That will be the easy. You can easily get the size. But regarding your ID, your passport size photo and signature, you need to compress your file. So I will also suggest it. And if you are disabled, you are like handicraft or physically challenged person, then if that is applicable in your form, then you have to submit that document also. And if you are also from SC ST, then also you have to submit the, you have to represent the government proof card there, government proof document. So you will get 50% compensation in your fee. So all those I will discuss, guys. And what are the field you have to keep in mind while filling the form? Let me go and tell you. So guys, you can see here data changes. So you will be able to edit the field given below only if the cart is empty. So I will discuss later on what is cart empty or your paid courses, those all. So you have to keep first 6 things in the consideration. First, do you come under ST, SC category? You keep in mind, and while you are filling the form, you select the correct option. And while you are submitting SC ST proof, then what are the instruction given in form, you have to follow that. In case if you submit the fake SC ST certificate, then that will be identify the NPTEL people, then your exam will be cancelled, and in that case even you will not get any refund. That is official statement of NPTEL. So only you apply for SC ST if you are only belong to that particular group, and also you have to government proof for that, government document for that. Otherwise you don't select that option. Other, in that case, if you select even you are in ST and your document is not valid one, government proof, then you will lose your money also, and you can't write the exam. Okay guys, coming to third things, are you a person with disability, like your some organ is not working, anything like that? Are you from that category? If that is the case, you also at the time of submission this form, registration form, you have to select the correct option. Okay guys, and keep in mind if your disability is more than 40%, for every disabled person, the government or the authorized institution used to give the disability percentage. So if your percentage is above 40%, then only it will be applicable, keep in mind. And while you are submitting this proof, even you have to keep in the mind. Okay, what is your role? So your role, what is your role? Like you are a student, professor, what is your role? You have also select that very precisely. In case if you provide this detailed mistake, or if you have done the mistake, then you have to delete your cut. Like while you are filling the form, at end it will ask you to add the course, what course you are going to pay. It asks you to pay for the course, and when you go for that filling the form, it will ask to add your cart. Like while you are going for online shopping, then you have to add your item in the cart. Similarly, you have to add your course in cart. If you have added your course in cart and you require to correct this 6 field, then you have to delete your cart, and then after you have to come back and you have to edit that. And in case if you have already paid for the course and you need to change this data, this 6 field, in that case you have to cancel your exam. And on cancellation of exam, the NPTEL will charge like just 60-70 rupees, not more than that. The fee is like 1000. So when you pay, the NPTEL used to take like 1017 rupees, sometimes 15 rupees, like that, depending on the bank, what the bank online services you are using, based on that. And while you go for the refund, that refund amount comes back to your account is 1000. So like that you have to do the cancellation of exam, and once you cancel the exam, the refund will be only initiated after 2 weeks. So 15 days you have to wait like that. So at the first hand, please you don't do the mistake this field. The reason I first insisted on these things. Okay guys. And let me also tell the exam date, and then I will go for the form. Filling of the form. Otherwise, you may be in dilemma when the exam is and how I fill the form. Those all confusion might be in your mind. So guys, according to the instruction of NPTEL, you can see here the 3 dates. The 3 dates of the examination supposed to be done at 27 September, 17, 18 October has been revised to December 18, 19, 20. So continuous 3 days the exam will be conducted in 2 slots each day. Okay guys. So one more question I would like to answer here. 3 days, 2 slot exam will be conducted. So by taking advantage of this, you can write 6 exam in this semester. If you are following 6 courses, you can write 6 courses exam in a single semester. 2 courses exam each day. Now the next question arises. Like for one course there is 1 day. From last 2 semester NPTEL has made that rule, like for one course there is 1 day exam. Earlier it was free. It was up to you when you want to write the exam within those 2 or 3 days. But this day NPTEL has made the rule that 1 day exam will be conducted for one course, and you have to write in either morning session or the evening session. That is afternoon session, right? Forenoon session and afternoon session. So guys, for that you have to go and check the exam for your course and note on the paper and pen. Using paper and pen, note on your like one note, you make the one paper note and note the exam date for your course. Yes. All course date you enroll, note on the paper, and you decide what are the courses you are going to write. If your course, more than 2 courses have the same date on the exam, then you have to skip one course and you have to just register for 2 courses on the same date. Okay guys, am I clear? So you also make sure that your exam must not be, for your course, the exam must not be more than 2 courses exam must not be on the same day. Okay guys, am I clear? For more than 2 courses, the exam must not be on the same date. Then only you can write 6 exam. Otherwise, if you are not, your course timing is not matching, your date is not matching, then drop some courses and plan accordingly. Don't worry, you have enough time. Whatever the courses date are matching, you just write and register for that examination. Am I clear? Then how you can check the dates for the courses? Guys, I will provide direct link for the this all courses date examination. Even this form I will provide link, and also this course examination date also for checking. I will provide the link directly in the video description as well as in comments. So regarding examination, as already you know, the dates of examination is, what is the date? 18, 19 and 20 December. Then for what courses, what is the date? For that guys, you have to open this Excel sheet. I will provide link in video description. I will provide in the title final course list exam date. So in that you can find this link and open this, and you can see here exam date. For finding it, you just press Ctrl F and type the course name, programming in Java. Okay guys, I selected this. Okay, so this is elective. Okay, let me go and check it here. Beside, you can see here. Okay, let me go off. Okay, so beside UG PG, there is exam date on the left side, right? So you can see here beside UGPC, you can see December 19 is the date for programming in Java examination. So you can select forenoon session or afternoon session for this course on that 19th December. Okay guys, am I clear? Similarly, you can see here programming in C++. For this, the examination date is 18 December. So like that, you note the date and plan what are the courses you are going to write. Okay guys, am I clear? Okay. Now let's get, and in case of any confusion, feel free to ping me. You can see here on the scrolling bar, my WhatsApp number is available. Even you can find Telegram link in video description. So you can ping me on that and you can ask me your doubt. I will give you the authorized information from NPTEL and try to resolve your doubt. Okay guys. So I have explained these things and now I am going for the form. So you have to give the name what is available on your certificate or on your Aadhaar card. Okay guys, and you can do this except, okay, let me also add something more. Except this 6 field, you can change other field at any number of times, before till the last date of exam registration. And even I will show you what is the last date of registration of the examination. Okay. So you can see your last date of filling the examination registration form and paying fee is 28 October. So up to 28 October you have to fill. The moment I am recording the video, today is October 4 and the form started just last day on October 3. So up to 28 October you have to date and you have to pay 1,000 rupees per course. Okay. For writing NPTEL examination, guys. So you have to 24 more days. Okay guys, and the extended last date means you can even fill the form up to November 2, but you have to pay 500 extra charge as a late fee. So guys, you have to pay 1,500 per course after 28 October to November 2. You have to pay 500 extra for writing examination, guys. Okay, and last date for cancellation exam is November 2. So after November 2, you can't cancel the NPTEL examination. Keep in mind, you can't change NPTEL examination after November 2. And coming to FDP, one more information I am reading. Coming to FDP, you have to pay 100 extra in each cases. Like if you are registering for the exam up to October 28, then plus 1,100 you have to pay. Okay, for the course. If you are paying the late after 28 you are paying, and up to November 2 you have to pay 1,500 plus 1. You have to pay 1,600 fee. Then only you can get FDP, Faculty Development Program Certificate. That is not for the learner student, that is for the faculty. Don't get confused. I will provide detailed video on that if someone want to provide me video on that. Okay guys. And even if you are faculty and already paid for the courses and forget to pay for FDP certificate, then you have to follow some instruction like after closing means the last date is November 2. So after November 2, the NPTEL will announce the new date for you and you can pay the FDP certificate fee, okay, without any fee or whatever the condition will be given, that will be applicable and you can even pay at that moment. Okay. So I think I am very clear enough regarding this. And regarding fee and those all, I will discuss once I fill some form part. Okay, so date, even you give the official date, what is available on the Aadhaar card. Okay guys, so you just click like that and go for that. I am giving my own dates Okay guys, okay, then after January and 4th. Okay guys, and your address, so you can see here all postal communication will be used using this address. No further changes will be entered. Even NPTEL is not doing any type of postal things like certificate. They are not providing any more hard copy certificate. So you need not to worry, but you provide your exact location. Okay. So I will provide Tekali. This is okay. This is my location. Okay. Tekali, Srikakulam district and Andhra Pradesh, India. Okay guys, so you provide your address, city and pin code and state and country. Done guys. Okay, so this way, and you can give your mobile number. Okay guys, and you have to retype your mobile number. Okay, so many information you will get like registration, your uh, examination, your result, those notification you will get even you from your SMS. Okay guys, and you can also give your alternate mobile number. So I will also give some alternate mobile number. Okay, okay, and you select your gender. And coming to this requirement, I have already added, you must have in your first ad, and you have to fill. Okay, so I am going to upload my passport size photo, and while you are uploading the photo, you have to meet the this requirement. Okay, so face should be occupy 50% of the area in your photograph with full face looking direct into camera. Okay, so your photo must be very clear. Maximum photo size is 150 KB, and for PDF it is 2 MB. Okay, for PDF format, right? To avoid upload error, please open image in MS Paint and save them in GPJ format within file and upload size limit. Okay, within file upload size limit. So size limit is 150 and lower size limit is 50. Hall ticket will not be generated and you will not be allowed to write examination if you submit selfly blurred photo. That is some like if you give random, like if you don't provide the perfect photo, then your hall ticket will not be generated. Not accepted photo and signature. So if your photo is like this with a teddy bear, with like this, with some part like this all are the random way. If you put like this, your signature like this random way, then this all will not be accepted. And what will be the accepted? Your photo like this, very clear, plain black background, and your signature like this, clearly you have to mention. Okay. So I am uploading the photo. Okay guys, so you can see here, I am uploading. Regarding size of image, my size of image, signature size of image is more than 150K. So I am going for the tool. You can go for this tool. The tool name is compressor.io. Compressor.io. Even I will provide this link in video description. You can go and compress your size. I am not promoting this free tool. I am just mentioning what is the better option for you. And you can see here, earlier my size was 206 KB and now it is 64 KB. Okay guys, and download it. Okay guys, done. And even my download has been completed. Now I go to the file. Okay, open the file. Okay guys, I will cut it and I will, okay, you need not to cut it. Okay, you just download the size Okay, and you go forward again the form and upload now. So I come back to the form. Okay, okay, my format is not JPG. Okay, so I will go for JPG format. Okay, I am recording these all using OBS Studio. So my second window is not visible to you. If you want to change the format of your file, you just open your file using Paint 3D and you go for the option file. Then after you go for save as, and at that time you can select the format of your file as. So you click on menu after opening in your image in MS Paint 3D. Go for save as. In save as, click on image. Okay, guys. And then after you go for like JPG format. Okay, guys. And click save. I have done that process. Okay, guys. So behind the screen, I have done this, and now I am going to upload. So you can see here, this is visible. Done, guys. And while you are submitting your Aadhaar card, you have to scan both side and keep in the image format. Okay, guys, you just put in one word file and you just put half page the front side and in half page the back side and making one page. Okay, guys, and then after you upload this file. Okay, so this is done. And then after, do you come under SC/ST? No, I don't come. If you come, you can see a applicant who claims to be in any category of ST/ST have to submit valid document issued by contempt authority to qualify the deducted fee. Authorized empowered to issue certificate, district magistrate, additional district magistrate, collector, deputy commissioner, additional deputy commissioner, first class disciplinary magistrate, city magistrate, subdivision magistrate, uh, taluk magistrate, executive magistrate. So you can read those things. If those people have, you can see here, like chief uh, chief presidency magistrate, additional chief presidency magistrate, like presidency magistrate, revenue officer, not below the rank of TH. What is this? Tahsildar, subdivision officer of area where candidates he or she her family normally resist administrator secretary to administrator development officer certificate issued by any other officer will not be accepted. So you make sure your SC/ST document has been approved from this listed person, any of this listed person. Otherwise, it will not be valid. In my case, I am not belonging. I go for no. Are you disabled? If you are disabled, what type of disability you have to? You have to select that option and you have to, if you click yes, if you have in that particular category, then you have to submit the relevant document. Okay, guys, done. So I don't fall in this category. I go for no. What is your role? So my role is a student. You go for your role. What is your role? Okay. How did you know about the course? So how did you know? Internet, friend, college. What is the source? So my source is NPTEL local chapter. Are you okay if you share if we share your details with potential employee? So you can click yes. If NPTEL find you good, then NPTEL will share your data with the organization and they will pick you and give you the better opportunity for getting job and internship. This is my purpose. Okay, guys, done. I think I am very clear up to now. And in case of any confusion, feel free to ping me. And second address you have to also give. So this is my second address. Okay, I will give my second address. Narwa, okay. Narwa 44500. Sorry, Baudhi Nai. Municipality to Rautahat, Nepal. Narwa and my pin is 44500, and state is state. My state has yet not got any name. Just state has been implemented in Nepal just 2 years back, and country is Nepal. Done, guys. I will save. Invalid pin. Okay, okay. It is asking 6-digit pin. Okay, there is some error in form. No issue. For Nepal, it is asking 6 digit. The upload JPG file must be range of the signature. So I think my signature range is okay. Signature range. Okay, let me check it. It is not accepting my signature range. Oh, it's dropped to 38. Okay, it got more. Okay, so okay. Let me just do. Okay, I have to go again on the file. Actually I got the signature size 34 KB. That is the issue. It must be between 50K to 150K, right, guys? So I am again going in my background and editing it and trying to achieve the signature size. Okay, so save as image. Okay, JPG in this. Okay. So again I have to go and check the size. What is the size now? Right now I got it. Okay, so I have to refresh this. 31, still 31 I am getting, guys. Okay, no need to worry, I will adjust it. Okay, I will pause this video for some instance and manage the size and then. So guys, now I have adjusted the size of the signature and now I am go for save and continue. Okay, so what it is asking? Okay, it must be JPG. Okay, JPG it must be. Okay, so let me again, I have to convert the size to JPG. This is all complexity you have to come. So you need not to worry, just have a passion and try to resolve yourself. And in case you are getting continuously this issue, let me know, I will help you. Okay, so image, I am again going save as and JPG. Okay, and okay, so let me go and check this again. JPG 45. The size is getting very. Okay, guys, so now I am done with this step. So let me go it further. Okay, so I am saving and continue. So those requirement, even you will get lots of problem while fixing. So in case you are unable to fix it, let me know, I will help you. Then you go for Google. Okay, guys, it must not be like this. Okay, it must not be like this. Let me fill out very quickly. Okay, so actually I paused for the long time, so it got like this. Okay, 1 January 14. So this happened, guys. Okay, so Maria 44590 Musa city Narva. Okay, guys, and here 44500 I have to give my state number to Musa and a stick phone number. Okay, guys, phone number. Okay, and then after I have to give alternate number. Okay, mail, and then after I have to submit the photo. Already I have explained these things. Submitted the photo. Regarding signature, signature is done. Now coming to the ID proof. So ID proof is done. Okay, guys. ST no, I am not in. And this is disabled. No, I am not from this. I am a student. And it is from local chapter. Yes. So I have explained this process, guys. And you go for save and continue. Okay. So this is a step, and I think the video is going a bit longer. Your college in India, right? Your college state, my college state is Andhra Pradesh. So it is Andhra Pradesh, okay. And your college city, so my college city is Srikakulam, okay. And your college name, so my college name is Aditya Institute of Technology and Management. My degree is BTech, okay. And my department is computer science and engineering, okay. And year of studying 4th year. Are you taking exam for the credit transfer? So I can click yes, even I am not. Can we share score with your college? Yes, of course. And yes, I agree. Save and continue. Okay, guys. So course you have to add. Okay, guys. So how you can add the course? So you have to select the course. So what courses? Programming in Java and exam date. So this is exam date up to 19. You can see. Okay. So you can see here the date is added. Okay. Even I can add the other courses. Okay. So C++ and date of exam is. So you can see here I have added 2 courses, and select the exam city. For exam city you have to go and select for courses. So exam city you can see here first performances. Here in this case, one more notice I would like to give. You can select 3 cities like that you can select, but this time NPTEL has reserved some right. Even NPTEL can cancel all your city and allocate the new city. Okay, guys. So let me also show you that instruction, and regarding fee, let me first tell you. So if you are general 1000 rupees you have to pay without late. If you are from SC/ST you have to pay 500. Fine will be same imposed 500 on the late. If you are SC/ST and also PWD disabled person, then you have to pay 250. Okay, guys. And for FDP 100 plus you have to pay. So that is very clear. And regarding the exam center, right? So let me show you where is instruction about exam center. So you can see exam written on each. Okay, no problem. Can I enroll the different new eligibility candidates apart for the exam? So registration, whenever the exam fee must be. Insert candidates hall ticket. Okay, let me go down. Okay, here exam center exam session change request. No request for any changes in the center or date time specified in the admit card will be entertained. Okay, guys, due to operational constraint, NPTEL reserve the right to add a new city or remove an existing one. and allot a city that may be from any of the choice selected by the candidate. Sorry, may not be any of the choice selected by the candidate. So your city may not be also from your choice you have selected. Okay guys, got it? And regarding other information, I have to provide other video, otherwise the length will be so longer. And in October onwards, in November onwards, the NPTEL used to send your admit card, and you have to take those all. I will discuss in the other video. Let me complete this form. Okay. So first you have to select the okay. So you have to click on edit. Go for this city. Okay. So I am going for Andhra Pradesh. Done. Then after the city, what city? Tekli at my college location itself. Second performance, I will go for Andhra Pradesh again. And this is my Vizag. Okay, so Visakhapatnam, that is. Okay. And third performances, again, I am Andhra Pradesh and Vizag has a double city. So I will go for that. So Visakhapatnam. Okay. Save the information, confirm and save. Done guys. So this is done. And for programming in Java, for each and every courses, the NPTEL is asking this time to set your city. Every. So you go and you have to add for your every exam. Right guys. Take click. Second performance, okay, Andhra Pradesh, the city is Visakhapatnam. Again, the third option I will go for. So you go by your nearby location, okay guys. Save and count. Okay. Okay, so this is done. Now I will go confirm and pay. So here is the information. You can see what are the information. Your ID card also you can see. So what is your ID card? This is ID card. Your photo. Okay. So you can also see your image. Okay guys. So like that you can see well. And other, okay, if you have other submitted document, you can check it out. Okay. Okay, total 2000 and what are the term condition given, you can read those things here, and you have to click on I agree to all of the above and confirm to pay. It will redirect to the page. As I am showing the demo, I will not pay. You just add your card number, expiry date and the CB and holder and make the pay. And don't refresh the page. You just do the payment and then after you will get mail notification, and this is done. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you have any confusion regarding this, you can ping me, you can call me, you can text me, you can also comment me. I will always there to help you. Please stay at home, stay safe, stay tuned with Deep Tech Guru. Happy learning. And if you really like my work, then don't forget to subscribe my channel.